Hello again, B3 Burner. I'm with you for the final in the series of version 16 to version 17 transfers. This is part 5, West Coast, USA. And it's a location I don't think to show very often, but there is one major change that took place. So we're going to go there right now. And West Coast, USA is a collection of areas. Think of it as a hybrid between Northern California and Southern California. Basically San Francisco on one side of the freeway and Los Angeles on the other. And in this, on the south side of the freeway is a racetrack. And on that racetrack is a drag strip. Now, prior to version 17, you would just go to this drag strip, just put your car there yourself or drive there yourself and run the quarter mile if you wanted to without any fanfare, without any ability to time yourself. Now, such an ability exists, and that's the only thing I want to show you. Our other presentations have been long enough that I want to keep this as short as possible. Maybe at some point I'll show you West Coast, USA. So drag strip, main menu, or excuse me, spawn. And when we go into the drag strip, what you'll have is your car will be pre-staged. You won't have pulled up to the starting line yet. And right off the bat, it tells you that it's a drag strip race. Basically, it's almost like a scenario. And you're told, do you want to accept a challenge from your competitor who has yet to arrive? He'll be on his way. And right there you get a real drag racing Christmas tree, and the timing lights are way down, and I mean way down, at the other end of the facility. And if I zoom in, you can see them way down there. They're even past this advertising sign gantry. They're up over here. So that being what it is, we're going to accept our challenge and we're going to select our opponent. Now, we could race against somebody who's exactly like us, but that's kind of boring. So I'm going to select a separate opponent. I am going to select a Gavril Barstow. I don't know how well I'm going to do against the Barstow. Let us pick somebody whom I think is equally comparable, and we'll go with the base V8 automatic 291 engine. I don't think it would be fair to race my V8 pickup truck against an inline 6 232, but we don't want to get blown away either. So select vehicle. There he is. He's from the United States. He too is a Gavril with a performance class of 5. He can do the 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds. That does concern me mildly, but we'll give him a try anyway. Select opponent. Oh, I was supposed to hit the start button. Okay, you gotta read here. And there he goes. And they actually give you a cinematic view of him pulling up. He's gonna take the left lane. You're in the right lane. So there he goes. And he's pulling up. He's on the left side of the Christmas tree. There he is. And now the only thing left is for you to pull up and do the same. So you come up slowly, gingerly. You don't want to cross over the line. You just want to put your wheels on it. And what you want to keep an eye on is, you see he's in pre-stage. His yellow lights are on. His stage lights aren't on yet because he's waiting for you to pre-stage and stage. Once both sets of yellow lights on the top, pre-stage and stage are on, that means get ready. You're going to get the countdown. Orange, 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 green, and you better get ready to go. So I'm creeping forward. There's my pre-stage. Notice he has a pre-stage and a stage. I just have a pre-stage, and I'm not quite staged yet because my wheels aren't on the white line yet. But as soon as they are, I better be ready to go. And here we go. And we're both staged, and here comes the countdown, and we're green, and he got a good jump on me, and I doubt very much I'm going to catch him. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, so he smoked me at 85 miles an hour. He pulled a 15.97, which really isn't that fast. I was only 4 miles an hour slower, roughly, but my time was considerably worse at 2 seconds slower. So now I hit escape, and I better get ready to brake. And there we go. And what happens is we would both follow our way out of the track, make a U-turn at the first insert. This is where we shake hands and say, "Good job, buddy." Even though deep down inside I want to kick his ass for embarrassing me. Now that's an example of us not being terribly evenly matched. He just simply had a much faster vehicle. But you get the idea. I could have chosen a much weaker opponent and been the clear winner, but what fun is that? Now he's going to return through the slot and take the left slot again. He's getting ready for a second heat. And since he's ready for a second heat, what the heck? Well, you know, you have to hit accept. Do you have to hit accept? Or does it know? I think it knows. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'm surprised I didn't get disqualified because I thought I jumped the line early. Nope. And I didn't do any better the second time. 17.44. I think I improved my own time though. There's the key. Really, at some point, you're not racing the other guy, you're racing to beat your own time. Okay, so good enough. You get the idea of it. I don't want to belabor the point. Point is, I could have picked a very weak opponent on purpose, but what's the fun in that? All that's doing is showboating. You know, pick on somebody your own size. However, on the other hand, you don't want to pick on somebody who's way, way better than you because you're just going to embarrass yourself. An evenly matched opponent would be best. So you got to be somewhat realistic in who you choose as an opponent, but that gives you an idea, and that's probably good enough for now. So that's how that system works. And if we back out and have a look at the entirety of West Coast USA, this is the drag strip. It's only one small part of the entire raceway complex, which is only one small part of the entire map. Again, this is the south side of the city. This is the freeway. And then this is the north side of the city. That looks very much like the San Francisco Bay Bridge and the Transamerica building. And everything out here looks oddly like Los Angeles and the Inland Empire area, surrounding areas, Ontario, the San Bernardino area, you could make an argument for. So it's just supposed to be reminiscent of California without actually saying in so many words that it is California. Kind of interesting how that works like that. Anyway, good enough for now. And I'm B3 Burner, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye for now.